I'm going into the streets right now and I'm searching for Novak Djokovic. This is the 7th and final day of the adventure I embarked upon to visit a different country every day for 7 days. The adventure originally began in Lagos, Nigeria, from where I flew to Bosnia on the first day. I subsequently traveled by road to Kotor in Montenegro on the second day, Tirana in Albania on the third day, then got denied entry into Kosovo on my way to Prizren on the fourth day. I eventually made a return to Tirana to catch a flight headed for Skopje, North Macedonia on the fifth day, before flying to Belgrade in Serbia on the sixth day. In this video, I explored the city of Belgrade while searching for one of the greatest men to ever hold a tennis racket, before finally departing Europe to New York, where we bring the 7 days long adventure to a close with a push to enter Canada on the stroke of midnight. It's going to be an exciting experience, and I encourage you to subscribe to the channel right away and turn on notifications so that you don't miss my other upcoming travel adventures. Today is day 7 of our 7 days adventure. I'm here in Belgrade, capital city of Serbia. It's very early in the morning. Well, not so early. It's 15 minutes past 9 a.m. and I want to go into the streets of Belgrade to look for Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic, if any person tells you about this, I am in your city and I'm looking for you. Find me or make yourself available because I'm going into the streets right now and I'm searching for Novak Djokovic. Let's go and look for him. The memories of dinner at Tricicera the previous night was still fresh in my mind, but the focus this morning was to explore the city of Belgrade before rushing to the airport to catch the 10-hour flight to New York. I am a big tennis fan, and there's no way I'd be in Belgrade without talking about Novak Djokovic, who many have argued is the greatest ever tennis player, even though some prefer his greatest rivals, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. Djokovic was born in Belgrade in 1987 and has since become the only man to have won 24 singles Grand Slam titles in the Open era, with more wins as the world #1 men's tennis player than any other man. Djokovic is often very proud of his Serbian roots, and I'm in his city to find out if anyone knows who he is and where I could possibly find him. Do you know Novak Djokovic? Yes, you do. I'm looking for him. Yeah, I'm asking random people if they know Novak Djokovic, and everyone does. Well, where is Novak Djokovic? I began my city tour of Belgrade with a walk from my apartment to the Republic Square in the Stari Grad municipality, where you can find the statue of Prince Michael of Serbia. Adjacent the Republic Square is the famous Knez Mihailova Street, named after the same Prince Michael of Serbia. The Mihailova serves as the main pedestrian and shopping zone in Belgrade. I'm currently on the famous Knez Mihailova Street in Belgrade, and it's one street that you have virtually everything: malls, stores, restaurants and all. And from here I'm going to Kalemegdan, or Kalemegdan I guess, and we'll see if we find Novak Djokovic over there. At the end of the Mihailova Street lies the entrance into the Kalemegdan Park, where the Belgrade Fortress is located. The fortress is the most visited tourist attraction in Belgrade, with around 2 million visitors every year. The fortress dates back to the medieval era, and it was occupied by the Ottomans for nearly 400 years after capturing it in 1521. It is open to the public, and within it, there are museums with sculptures, monuments, and many more things of historical, archaeological, and artistical significance. Sadly, there was not enough time to go into the fortress during this trip, but even more painful for me was my unsuccessful attempt to find Novak Djokovic. Unfortunately, we couldn't find Novak. Novak Djokovic, I've been in your home country, Serbia, in search of you, but I could not find you. Nonetheless, Belgrade is such a beautiful place. I'm currently here at the Kalemegdan, and this is where we'll be ending our tour. Just behind me is the Belgrade waterfront, and I'll just do a little walk around here and rush back to the airport because I have a flight to catch out of Belgrade. And it's been amazing, it's been wonderful visiting Serbia, and let's see where I'm going next to wrap up our 7 days adventure. Thank you very much everyone for sticking with me, watching all of this 7 series video about a 7 days adventure. I can't thank you any less, and I don't take your support for granted. Traveling through the Balkan region of Europe was a fascinating experience for me, and I was feeling emotional as I prepared to leave the region. I just arrived at the Nikola International Airport in Belgrade, and we are catching the very next flight out of Europe to another continent, and that is North America. We are flying to New York. Let's go check in, and I'll tell you more about our next destination. America was calling my name, and I had no choice but to respond by boarding the 10 hours direct flight from Belgrade to New York. Whoa, I just arrived at JFK, United States of America. This is New York, and we are welcome to New York. I arrived in New York at the JFK airport and decided I wasn't going to explore New York City anymore that night. I decided to compensate for the entry denial I suffered at the Kosovo border in day 4 by replacing Kosovo with another country that wasn't originally part of the 7 days plan. I felt it was possible to enter into Canada before 12 midnight, and my options were either to fly from New York to Toronto or use the bus. Option 1 was too expensive, and option 2 would take too long. The only other reasonable option was to fly from New York to Buffalo and join the bus from Buffalo into Niagara in Canada. It was a very tight one, but I was willing to risk it all. I joined the long queue to clear immigration and started checking for flights online until I found a ticket. But the flight was departing New York to Buffalo from LaGuardia and not from JFK. I eventually found a way to use the fast track line and got stamped into the US, then rushed out of the airport to find a taxi that would take me to LaGuardia, and that was how fate brought me this driver of Jamaican origins. Now I'm leaving JFK to the LaGuardia airport, trying to catch another flight, but I just met someone who, and not some brother, he's Jamaican, and we just got talking, and he said you're Nigerian. I'm like, wow. So I told him I'm making a YouTube video and if he would like to just say a few things, and he's like, yeah, so let's talk to him. Okay, my brother, my name is Suleiman.
Suleiman, greetings. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
How do you find driving people around? Do you meet wonderful people here?
It's an experience. It's an experience. You do meet a lot of people, and you do have some great conversation, people from all over, you know. It's nice. No complaints, my brother. No complaints.
Wow.
You do find 1 and 2 negative, but aside from that, it's human being. You know, human being. So you gotta learn how to deal with human being.
There's this popular notion about the American dream. Is there really an American dream?
The dream is there, my friend, but you got to go get it. The dream is there. Don't let anyone deter you. If you have a focus and you work towards your focus, work, you will achieve it. Just work, you will achieve it. And as long as you don't fall into the negativity and the bad influences, you will make it. It's there. The money is there, my friend. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It's there. Just work at it.
Wow. So you talked about meeting a number of Nigerians. From your experience meeting Nigerians in America, what's your opinions about the Nigerians you have met? Are they nice people?
Nigerian is basically no different from a Jamaican, just the language. One love, one people.
Okay.
You know, one love, one people. You know, that's it, my friend. Everybody speak either Arabic or they speak French. Some of them learning the patois, the Jamaican slang. But it's one love, one people, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man, nice people, man, nice people.
So,
Yeah,
meeting this guy has been one of the icing of the cake that we had today. He said a lot of things that has really inspired me, and I just want you guys to just say a big thank you. Shout out to him, write in the comments how much you appreciate him, and let's be united. You know, he said a lot of things. We are one people. We are only separated by maybe skin colors, the languages that we speak, but let's try to unite the world. And that's part of the story I try to preach whenever I travel to a new place. I meet people, I talk to them, and right now I am glad and happy that I met this wonderful Rasta man, and the stars were aligned. The driver was happy to answer all my curious questions, and the conversation felt very genuine. Talking to this stranger of a driver I may never see again felt like destiny. It was definitely meant to happen, and I was glad it did.
Safe, my brother.
Thank you, man.
Peace and love.
Thank you, brother.
All praises be unto you.
It was nice to meet you, brother.
Rastafari, Rastafari.
All right.
Zion here.
Okay, man.
Every time.
We arrived at LaGuardia Airport, and I immediately ran as fast as I could to check in after my driver and I waved each other goodbye. I cleared security and arrived at the boarding gates. I just arrived at the Niagara International Airport in Buffalo, New York, United States of America, and this is where I would officially bring this adventure, this journey, this expedition to a close. It's a few minutes to 12 midnight because the flight from New York was delayed, and it's obvious we won't be able to make it into Canada before the end of today. And I would like to formally say that I consider this adventure, this expedition, a success. Every good thing comes to an end, and this is the end of this particular series. I'd like to especially thank you for watching, for supporting, for encouraging, for sharing, and I would just want to also say, dare to dream, dare to believe, and chase your passion. Definitely success awaits you at the other side of fear. Whatever it is you want to do, don't hesitate to do it, and you never can tell what it is you are going to achieve. I had a wonderful time traveling through 7 countries in 7 days, and we officially end things here. Please subscribe to the channel, keep supporting, and I'll try as much as possible to bring you unscripted stories traveling through Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania, North Macedonia, Serbia, United States of America within the span of 7 days was indeed an adventure that was worth embarking upon, and I never can tell what the next adventure would be, and I don't know what your own adventure possibly could be, but just dare to chase it, and I'll see you in the very next video, in the very next adventure, in the very next expedition, whatever that may be. But please remember to subscribe, support this channel, and thank you for all of the encouragement, for all of the motivation that I have received so far. I do not take it for granted. You can see I'm very tired, my eyes are very sleepy, my hair is scattered, I haven't had a shower since I left Belgrade this morning, but I would say it's all worth it, and I'll just continue my onward journey from here, maybe make that into another series. I can't say yet what that would be, but whatever it ends up becoming, I'm very certain that you may have drawn some inspiration from watching this 7 days adventure series, and I look forward to creating something else with you in mind. As I would always say, till I see you in the very next video, in the very next whatever, it is peace and lots of love.